Using an integrated workflow, you can create a visualization in TIBCO WebFOCUS Designer from top to bottom.
You can start by selecting a data source, joining additional data sources, creating multiple content items, and organizing them on a page. You can also utilize numerous customization options from a wide selection of chart types to various filtering options, links to outside content, and even custom CSS and JavaScript to make your visualization your own.
To create a new visualization on the default WebFOCUS starting page, click the plus button and then click Create Visualizations. When WebFOCUS Designer opens, start by selecting a data source.
WebFocus Designer includes a data tab that allows you to join multiple data sources together for use in your visualization. On the Data tab, drag a synonym onto your original data source to create a join. You can make multiple joins if you want. With the Join Profiler, you can see information about the blend and change it if you know better. Once your data is ready, you can start creating your content. Select a chart or report type from the content picker on the right side of the page. Then add fields to the appropriate buckets. Depending on the content type, some buckets are best used with dimension fields, while others are best used with measure fields. There are multiple ways to filter your content. One intuitive way is to simply select an area of the chart. Click Keep to filter for the selected values, or click Exclude to filter them out. The filter appears on the filter toolbar, where you can see the filter values in the tooltip. If the filter is on a single dimension, this creates a prompted filter that users can modify at runtime. Prompted filters and on-chart filters, like the one we've created here, affect every item on the page. You can also create a prompted filter on a field by dragging it to the filter toolbar. Click the filter label in the toolbar to select values for it. Multiple prompted filters are automatically chained by default, so only valid values display. You can modify the chaining settings on the filter menu. To create a filter that is always applied to your content, drag a field to the filters bucket. This is a static filter. Static filters only affect the content item for which they were created. These filters are not available for editing at runtime.
To style your content, use the options on the Format tab. You can access different elements of your chart or report by using the Quick Access menu. You can also change the theme to style multiple areas of a chart or a report at once. For single items, you can change the output format if you want to run your content as a spreadsheet, PDF, or PowerPoint presentation instead of a browser. You can also use the HTML output format to provide additional offline analytics and runtime capabilities to users who access your content.
At this point, you can save your content as a single item or continue to create a page. If saved standalone, you can assemble it into a page with other standalone items later by using the Assemble Visualizations option on the Plus menu. You can assemble a page with pre-existing content from multiple data sources. To continue creating more content on this page with the same data source, on the other hand, click Add Visualization. A second container is added and you can add more content here. As before, you can change the chart or report type and add fields. The field buckets that display on the Settings tab are those for the currently selected content items. You can enhance your reports with page breaks and subtotals, and even use advanced subtotal options to change the aggregation applied to each measure. Charts and reports can both employ drill-down links, allowing you to connect to other content items, pages, and websites. You can pass parameters to contextualize the content to which you want to connect. When you run your content and click a link, the target item will change depending on the selected value. To edit or style a different item on the page, simply select it. Different items allow you to access a different set of options. You can add more content by clicking Add Visualization again, dragging a container from the Container tab on the sidebar, or by dragging a field to the Container toolbar and adding it to a new Container subsection. To see even more page elements, click the outline. You can use the outline to access the JavaScript and CSS tabs for nearly endless customization capabilities. You can set classes for page elements and assign properties or add functions to them. To see a runtime view of your visualization, click Run in New Window on the Designer toolbar. WebFOCUS Designer makes it easy to create your content on the fly, starting with your data source and continuing through content and page creation without the need for multiple tools.
To learn more, search for TIBCO WebFocus at docs.tibco.com.